Hello everyone, my name is Smithy and welcome to my guide on how to tier 2 prep at the Corrupted Gauntlet. Now this is something I get asked, a fair few times on how I prep in Corrupted Gauntlet, and recently I've just learned how to do tier 2 prepping. So I thought I'd make this video and share with kind of what I do when I'm running around aimlessly around that dungeon, prepping to go and take on the big red moose. And I know I called it a moose. It's definitely a moose. It's not a bear, a dog, or whatever everyone else calls it. It is a moose. and this guy's clumping me with a stout baguette. So before we go in, the things we're looking for, all right? The things that we're, trying to get from those rooms. Obviously, all the rooms are RNG based, so sometimes you're going to get a bit of a duff run and you might have to reset, and that's perfectly fine. So we're looking for 7 of the wool, 7 of the ore, 7 of the bark. So that equates to picking from 2 complete and 1 from a third. I don't want to say repository, but you know what I mean. So you mine 2 of the full ore geodes and then 1 from a third. We're then looking for 3 to 350 on our first pass. This is 3 to 350 shards. And we're looking for 3 guams or 3 of the herbs, whatever they're called. I can't remember the bloody name of them. And then we're going to be returning to base. You also need to pick up a weapon frame as well. Then when we get back to home base, we're going to make ourselves a full set of armor. We're going to make ourselves 3 vials, and we're going to make ourselves one of the weapons. Now, best way to pick your weapon, the first weapon you make, is by when you're running around and if you see a demi-boss, make the weapon for that, because then you know you're definitely going to get a tier 3. And maybe on your first pass you only see 1 demi-boss. I've had that a lot. Sometimes no demi-bosses, which is fantastic. But you want to make one of the weapons that you've seen a demi-boss for. So if you see the Dark Beast, you want to make the bow. If you see the dragon, you want to make the staff. If you see the bear, you want to make the halberd. Then with whatever shards you've got left, upgrade your weapon to priority tier 2 on your second pass, that is, because you need to go and kill the demi-bosses on our second pass. And upgrade as much of the armor as you can as well on that first trip back home. Then on our second pass, we're going to be picking up our pestle and mortar and our harpoon. We're going to be fishing while we're running around and killing the demi-bosses. Once you've got both of the tier 3 items that you need to make the weapons, tele home, upgrade your armor fully, but first make your 2 weapons. You might need to then go and get some more shards potentially, but hopefully you've gathered enough with the fishing that you're doing, because you do get shards from fishing and you do get shards from killing the demi-bosses as well. So by the end of it, you should have tier 2 helmet, tier 2 body, tier 2 legs, a tier 3 or 2 tier 3 weapons. I like to have 3 of the prayer pots, but I decant into 2 and I sip 1 when I'm going for my second pass. And then as much food as you can collect on the way as well. With tier 2 armor, you're not taking as much damage, you're not needing as much food. But if you are still learning, mistakes happen. You get burnt by the tornadoes, you get hit off prayer, you need to eat. So more food the better. When I was doing tier 1, I like to make 5 of the Karambwan equivalent paddlefish. You go to the singing bowl and you put some spikes in your food. You can tick eat then. On tier 2, I'm finding I'm not needing that as much. On tier 1, I would make 5 of those corrupted paddlefish, or whatever the hell they're called. Crystal boys, we'll call them. And that would, help with the damage that I'm taking when I'm running around when it's on the tornado phase. Now, I do use some plugins as well. Main one is True Tile, and also I've tagged up Hunllef and I've tagged up the tornado, so I can see them easily and I can see where they're pathing as well. I do have a video on that, which I'll put in the description, that I go through all the Runelight plugins, just to not make this video too long. You can go and watch that and get the information from that video. But anyway, let's get into it. Let's go and take out Hunllef, shall we? But anyways, let's get into it. We're going to go in, and I like to go the west side. So before I go in, I drop my harpoon and the pestle and mortar. Run in, spray melee, take out the corrupted animals that are chilling. That is a nice little drop. Means not got to worry. I normally go for 3 guams, because I like to make 3 pots. Right, while this one drags over, once we'll start picking the wall here. Right, get 3 of those. Take out the bat, pray melee. And there we go, more shards. I like to aim for around 300 odd shards in my first run. Then you kind of set up for a bit then. Now we're going to chop this first one. And what I like to do is go 1 over, 1 up, or 3 up. So 1 past where Hunllef is. That's what I like to do. Then we kind of loop back on ourselves. And we're going to grab 1 more. So we need 7 of each of the resources. We can drop our axe. Like this one, this is the food room. So I'm mentally noting that there's food in this room for when I come back. If I need to path back through this way. Oh, nice. There's a ore depot. So we mine these 2. And while we're running round, we'll grab 2 of these herbs. 2 of those. And we'll mine this one. So now we only need 1 more ore. Alright, there's nothing in that room. There's no demi-boss. Move on to the next room. This one's a wood room. So I like to step on the furthest side. So if it is a demi-boss, like so, they can hit you if you're in this room. So I like to err on the side of caution. Alright, we're going to take out this rat. We'll take out that one as well. But first I want to open up this light that node. Nice. Have we got a weapon shard? We do, so we don't need to take that one. Turn off our prayer. Light. Some food room. Sometimes you do get a bit of a duff run where there's none on this side, so you do have to extend your running a little bit. So that is 2 that we've lit, or 3. Anyway, I like this one anyway. Alright, that is a wall room. We'll like this one. More food. Good to note that down in your head. Another wall room. And we run over to this side. Oh, there is our mine depot. I do need to grab that wall. Alright, there's the one that we need. You can drop the pickaxe. Oh, no, I've ordered it. Drop. So we need to grab 4 of these. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1 of these. Cool. And we've got 1 inventory spot, so if we do get a paddlefish drop from one of these little minions, we can pick that up. I'm hoping that there's a demi-boss in this room, otherwise we're going to be running around like a headless chicken for a little bit. Which isn't good, because, you know, it is a timed instance. Let's grab those shards real quick. While we wait for the tick. These are quite slow to kill with this bloody torch that we're using. But it is what it is. And there's another one. We don't need that. We've got 3 already. Turn off prayer. Light our node. Nice. I always like the dragon and the... what's it called? Dark Beast. Alright, nothing in there we need. Let's light this one. And I'm going to loop back into the room. Or the main room so we can start making our stuff. Nice, more shards. Kill that. Yep, see you later, mate. And we will kill this as well. Better to have more shards than not enough. Cool, right, turn off prayer again. In we go. So we're going to come in here. What we got? Alright, let's go to the singing bowl. We've got Dark Beast over there, so I'm going to make a bow first. And I'm going to 1, 2, 3. And then make 3 vials. Do that, do that. And we should get enough crystals on the way back. So put your water in 3. Okay, grab our pestle mortar and our thingy, harpoon. Drop these, boom, boom, boom. And we're going to go and kill that Dark Beast. And while we're running, save a bit of time. Alright, there we go. Sip that, boom. In between attacks, I do like to do my pots as well. Time and motion and all that fun stuff. I like decanting all into 2 because that's what I'll use for the fight. Forgot to put on my rigger. How are we doing on time? We've got 2 minutes. Right, plenty of time, plenty of time. After this kill, I will drop my pestle and mortar as well, and then we'll run on through to the dragon, kill that. And as I'm looping through, I'll do some fishing as well, so we can get our food sorted out. One more hit. Okay, cool. That drops. Nice. Grab all that. We need all 3 of those things. And as we're running through, we will do some fishing. Alright, that's our first one. There's the first one. Alright. We are a little bit crunched for time, but it's okay. Doesn't matter. There's no need to panic. With tier 2, you don't need as much food, which is nice. Normally, I would get like a full inventory of food. But when I was doing tier 1 prepping, but you don't need that. Alright, we're going to have to book it to that dragon. Alright, come on, catch him, mate. Yeah, cool. It all is RNG at the end of the day with these rooms because, you know, they don't spawn in the same place at the same time. Okay, come on, dragon. We're hoping that this dragon drops some food as well because that will save us a bit of time. Right, we might actually be pushed. Yeah, we're definitely going to be pushed for time, but it's okay. There's no need to panic. It didn't, but anyway, I'm going to tell you anyway. We don't need that. Drop, do it. Okay, get to our cooker. Cook all that food real quick. If you spam click it, it cooks all of it really quick, which is nice. Quickly grab our stuff. 17 seconds, we're all good, we've got loads of time. Crop that, boom, 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 that, and that. Drop that, drop that, drop that, realign that, put that there, boom. Alright, now going in, we're going to pray range, pray our attacking prayer as well. That's a shit old drop that he's given us, but it is what it is. I do have game sounds on as well, so I'm listening to those, but was it 3 or 4 attacks and he swaps? And then same with me. Change to my, okay, got to move out of the way because the floor is lava. Change prayer. I think I've got 1 more attack in me before I need to change, yep. And as we are running, I'm going to eat while I'm running as well. Whack a hit. Nice. I hate when he turns off prayers. It's so annoying. Swap prayer. Change weapon. Switch attacking prayer. As we attack, I'm going to sit my pot. Swap prayer. Swap weapon. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, while we're running. Okay, swap prayer again. Alright, we're going to take a little damage here, I reckon. Nope. Oh, look at that. We are video gaming. Okay, get back in the attack. Yeah. Change our prayer. He's changed his defensive prayer, and we're going to have to change ours now. And these tiles that I've got marked are safe tiles in the phase 3 portion. But I like to camp them even in the other earlier tier phases, just like it's like a home base sort of thing. Turn our prayer back on. Do need to change that. Change weapon. While we are running, hit him with an attack. Ring of roses. Change prayer. Yeah, we've got to change prayer now anyway. Or change weapon, I should say. We've got to change prayer. And around we go. Yeah. Swap prayers. Then on our attack, sip our pot. Change weapon. Turn prayer back on. Oh, you switch prayer as well, attack as well. Oh, he's got us running. Then run around in the square. Change our prayer. Alright, and we just finish out the kill. It's just rinse and repeat, really. And if you're worried about this step, this part like the fight, it's all a process of learning, to be honest. I mean, 20 kills ago, I was getting absolutely sat every single time. And maybe every other attempt, I would get the kill. But yeah, that is, you know, kind of my tier 2 prep. Can get very chaotic sometimes when you've got, you know, the rooms don't line up how you normally like them, but I always stick to the same path of that. One over from the one over from the right if you're facing Hunllef's room. So go one over right, one up, two up, cut back on yourself, check the 3 rooms to see if there's any demi bosses, and then follow it around if there's none there. And yeah, it's probably the worst way to explain it. But yeah, so there's like a summary on Hunllef's attacks. It's not really what this video is about the attacking of Hunllef. It's mainly about how I do my prepping. But Hunllef will alternate between 2 attack styles. If you're getting close to it, obviously melee, but you know, we don't worry about melee because you don't want to get close to him. Range and mage is what you'll switch between, and that it'll switch every 4 attacks. And I believe it's every 4th attack that you do, or every 5th attack, you have to swap what you're attacking with. So that's why you always need 2 weapons. I always go with 2 tier 3 weapons, even when I'm doing tier 1 armor. On Corrupted Gauntlet, you never want to use a tier 2 because they just don't hit very well. They're, you know, pretty noodly. When it comes to the armor, I did 75 of my KC with tier 1 armor. It's only now I thought I'd experiment and start trying out tier 2. And yeah, it's way chiller than doing a tier 1. I think his max hit is a 10 when you're wearing tier 2, and with tier 1 I think it's like a 15 or something like that. I could be wrong, but it's all on the wiki for if you want to have a look at those numbers. Highly recommend pushing yourself, trying out tier 2. I've done it recently myself and reaping the rewards. Highly recommend. But yeah, I hope this video has been useful. I might put in a few more clips before I actually enter in. Just going through maybe a quick overview so it's not all in the moment, but I think it's always better to watch someone doing something and learn from that rather than me yapping on without an example in front of you. If you'd like me to do some more explanation videos on Corrupted Gauntlet, I'm still very much new to the place. But I feel like I've learned a lot in the small time I've been here, even though I've been very, very spoon-fed, as you can see from my current attire and my inventory. Yeah, Hunllef has been very good to me. But I hope you guys have found the video useful. If you have, drop a like. If you're new around here, please do consider subscribing. Also, share any information you think is beneficial in the comment section as well. I want this comment section to be kind of a living, breathing organism where people can come back to and get some information about the Corrupted Gauntlet. And I do plan on making some more videos and a RuneScape for Dummies video around the Corrupted Gauntlet too. So if that tickles your fancy and you're new around here, please do consider subscribing for more content. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and I'll see you all very soon. Bye!